Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about sugar and how it affects your body. So any carbohydrate that we eat actually gets broken down into sugar when we digest it. And that's any carbohydrate. So we have the bad carbs that we're all pretty much aware of, like cookies and cakes and pies, but we also have good carbs that are healthy for us, like fruits and vegetables. They are a carb, and guess what? They do get broken down into sugar when we digest them. Now, here's the thing. Are you gonna gain weight if you eat too many fruits and vegetables? Probably not. But sometimes the foods we eat might not make us gain weight, but they can prevent us from losing weight. So when we look at our body, we have three primary fuel sources of energy. We can get our energy from sugar, we can get energy from fat, or we can get energy from our muscle. Now, we don't want to use our muscle as energy, okay? That's like an extreme case. That's like you're on a deserted island and the helicopter's not coming for 3 days and you need to live off of your body in order to survive. So we don't really want to use muscle as an energy source. For most of us, if we're trying to lose weight, we want to be able to use our fat stores as our energy source, or extra fat stores. And so how do we do this? Well, it all comes down to how we're eating, because even though we have those three primary fuel sources, again, sugar, muscle, and fat, we primarily will burn sugar first. So that means if there's any amount of sugar available for usage, your body's going to use that as its energy source. Only once the sugar stores are exhausted will your body begin to look at your fat stores. So that means you could only be eating 1,200 calories a day, but if you're overeating on your carbs, overeating on your sugars, then your body's gonna burn that before it looks at your fat. So in order to get into fat metabolism, which we call ketosis, the average person needs to eat at least under 50 net carbs per day, So again, I'm gonna rephrase that. The average person needs to eat under 50 net carbs per day in order to get into the state of ketosis. If we're eating over that 50 net carbs, again, we're not going to be in ketosis. And so we're gonna be burning that sugar. So again, that's why there's certain foods that might not make us gain weight, but they can prevent us from losing weight. So like high starchy vegetables, all fruits, they just have a lot of sugar in them. And so most likely they're gonna take us over that 50 net carbs per day. But here's the other thing, is once you're in fat metabolism, your body does wanna pull from muscle at the same rate. It burns those two together. So how do you spare your muscle? How do you spare your body from taking away all that healthy, lean muscle that you have built? This is why eating adequate amount of protein is essential when you're in a ketogenic program. Average person needs at least 0.5 gram of protein per ideal body weight. And then if you're working out, you actually need more. And this is regardless if you're on a diet or not. Again, we need to be eating that 0.5 gram of protein per ideal body weight to maintain our nice, healthy, lean muscle tissue. So I hope that helps and you got some good information on this. If you're trying to lose weight and you have not been successful, you need to look at the amount of carbohydrates that you're eating. If it's over that 50 net carbs, then you need to start reducing that. Bye for now.